Hey folks and fans, it's your blind dyslexic. Someone posted in one of the Star Trek forums of how if Enterprise continued, would it be awesome to see to Paul's and Tucker's relationship continue? I said, yeah, it would be. And then my mind started working. So I added, I know off topic, started adding how Star Trek could be connected to Doctor Who and vice versa, all these other things. Now, I left out the Dalek Praxis because it's too long to discuss in the forum, so I figured I'd do a video. Now, when I redid the 96 movie, which I loved the 96 Doctor Who movie, I just felt they should have saved the iHarmony plot line for one of the latter movies and used a piece of cord instead. And the way I set it up was the Master survived due to the fact that what the Doctor battled in the movie was actually a Khaled, an augmented Khaled. There's a Doctor, I'll leave a link in the same thing about that. But anyway, the notion was this. The Master was teleported to a vessel near Skaro. And a Dalek and one of the Star Trek rogues, I never could decide which one, whether it was Klingon or Romulan, one of those two. But nonetheless, a Dalek and one of the Star Trek rogues would travel with the Master initially to a Kazon ship. Dalek would stay inside the TARDIS, and one of the rogues, like I said, Klingon or Romulan, would exit with the Master, whereupon he would con the Star Trek rogue into thinking that this was one of a handful of ships that the Time Lords have kidnapped in order to test their transinduction barrier around Gallifrey. Test the transinduction barrier during war games. The rogue stays behind, thinking this might be one of the ships that managed to break through. The Master and the Dalek then travel to Praxis, whereupon he cons the Dalek into thinking this is the underside of the Panopticon, where their iHarmony lies. The Master's honestly on Praxis to retrieve a scientist who's linked to who I have linked to Kirk's ailment, which he contracted when he was younger, as well as to free the Master of the cheetah virus that he had contracted with the original series finale, Survival. Now, the Dalek realizes it's been duped, but they had seen Kirk and McCoy and Iman's character somewhere between that time, which proves this is Praxis. Like I said, Dalek realizes it's been duped, attempts to halt the Master and the scientist in question, and we all know what happens to Praxis. We now fast forward to an alien cantina on an asteroid. Of course, like I said, and a lot of aliens. We focused on a table where Klingons and several other aliens are situated, and Praxis comes up. An eavesdropper, who's not the reason for Praxis' original discussion, tries to link the Daleks with Praxis, and they're quickly laughed at. This is the reason why. There's two reasons. One, Praxis' location. It wouldn't help nor hinder the Daleks in any which way, shape, and form. Okay? It wouldn't help nor hinder the Daleks in any which way, shape, and form with its location. Secondly, its atmosphere. even though the Khaled, the Dalek, is within its little tank, it's within its little tank. I know, Dusty. It still gets affected by the atmosphere, and it's quite toxic. The secondary reason to this same thing is due to the atmosphere and the underside of the where the catacombs are. Nobody knows why. Total mystery. So you know, boy, they're really rushing to figure this one out. Doesn't happen the same way twice, but either way, within the tank, the atmosphere will increase or decrease. So there's another reason why the Daleks wouldn't bother attacking Praxis. That's the theory. Please give your response. I'm your blind dyslexic. Ciao for now.